Thank you, Haley, for joining me. I'd love to just ask you a few questions about your experience here at Lionel. So, first and foremost, can you introduce yourself and your position?
Hi, I am Haley Hawkes-Arria, and my position here at Lionel is course curriculum design and pretty much taking these courses and building them from the ground up. For example, the personal training courses, the nutrition courses, bodybuilding, all the specialty courses here. I work with John Bauer, and we gather a ton of information and make these courses legitimate, exercise science based, and ready for you guys to use.
Awesome. Thank you. And you're no stranger to the fitness world. Could you give us a little bit of a background of your family heritage? Because obviously, your family has been in this industry for a very long time. Could you give us a little bit of insights there?
Yes, so my grandfather is Sal Aria, who was the founder of ISSA in the 80s, and then also our founder here at Lionel. He has been a huge part of my life, and fitness has just been the front of growing up, our careers, learning what my whole family does. And through that extreme passion of health and fitness and exercise science, I gained a unique understanding for facts and evidence when it comes to any sort of personal training, any sort of exercise, and just this community in general. It's so important that what we do and how we learn is rooted in evidence based science and not just fads or trends.
You mentioned that you're a personal trainer yourself. Could you give us a little bit of background on that and how long you've been a personal trainer?
Yes. So, of course I'm a personal trainer. That's what you got to do when you're in this world. And I've been a personal trainer for 5 years now. I got my first certification with ISSA when I was in college, and my first job was at Gold's Gym. And then I recently, several months ago, completed my Lionel University CPT. And now I do a couple different things with that personal training certification. I am private, and then I also work at a smaller local gym here in Santa Barbara, California. And personal training, it has just been a passion of mine and something that I wish to pursue even further and continue my education here at Lionel.
And this next question you probably knew was coming, but with your ISSA certification, your Lionel certificate, obviously both created from your family. What do you see as the biggest differences between the two?
They're different in several ways. I would say that the ISSA certification is definitely more anatomical. It is very focused on every muscle, every ligament. It's very focused on the parts of the body that are very niche. So every single system, every muscle fiber, every tendon, and how that all works together. As for the Lionel certification program, that is a little bit more practical. I would say you get that heavy anatomy, but you also get how to talk to people. There's the difference in ISSA, where I know everything that's going on in your body right now, and then Lionel, where I know everything that's going on with you, and here's how I can help. I would say that's the key difference, is that practicality. Just learning how to speak with people, learning how different people need different approaches to training. Someone might want that enthusiastic trainer that is giving them a high five after every set, while another might want that demanding coach that is telling them to drop and give me five more. And learning how to read those different people is something that the Lionel personal training certification really honed in on.
When you first got into personal training, what would you say was the most difficult part for you specifically getting into training clients?
I would say that the most difficult part for me was focusing all my training a helpful manner and learning how to actually assist people and not be a salesman. It's very difficult working at some corporate gyms and making sure that you are there to actually assist all these people and you don't get it in your mind that you're selling them a package. It's not a package that you're selling them your time. And that's two very different things that I feel like can get a little wishy-washy, but that's one of the reasons why I love the Lionel personal training program is it showed you how to deal with that. It told you, "Hey, you are not a salesman, you are a trainer. What your knowledge is, that's the valuable product." And translating that into working at different gyms has helped me tremendously. I no longer see my job at a gym as being, oh, I have to get this person to buy training. That's not it at all. It's this person is trusting me with their time, energy, and body. I'm here to give them my knowledge.
That's great. I like that perspective. Switching gears a little bit here from personal training and now moving over to Lionel. You've been with Lionel for a long time. What excites you the most about Lionel right now? It's obviously rebranded over the past couple of years. We have degree programs, we have the CPT program. What
Mhm.
excites you the most about these upcoming years with Lionel?
Oh, easily the degree program. We're taking exercise science to a whole new level. It is no longer just a one certification, one stop shop. This is where you can really hone in your entire knowledge of exercise science, nutrition, bodybuilding, personal training, everything under the sun. And it's all evidence and science backed. And that is key for me. We live in a world today where there are supplements pushed just online through influencers. There is so much false fitness information out there that actually having a university that is solely dedicated on that evidence-based knowledge and courses is it's groundbreaking in a world of a lot of false information and a lot of influencers that aren't actually educated. We are the foundation for exercise science education.
What is your vision from what you heard from Sal, from your own perspective, and how you want to obviously put your own imprint on it as well?
Yes. So the main message that I always got growing up is exercise and nutrition are some of the keystones in our daily lives. And what I heard from my grandpa was that we want to work alongside healthcare professionals and act almost as if we are a prescription. So say a woman walks into a fertility clinic and they're looking at some of their options. Of course, you want to give them the best outcome possible. So, what if we start with exercise and diet, see how that works? Something as simple as that could be life changing for this woman or this couple. And it goes hand in hand with creating a stronger and healthier community that's not necessarily reliant on heavy medications, but focuses on whole nutritious foods and a healthy exercise regimen, using our expertise and our knowledge as a tool to assist people that might not know how to get help or might not want that medical intervention until the last possible moment. We're here to say, hey, have you tried this? And maybe that can just change a few people's courses and hopefully um, just help the general population. And that's what I heard a lot growing up. And I would say that's definitely where I see it going. I see that direction of healing through exercise and proper nutrition. And I think that is just a really beautiful thing because it makes it so that we're part of our community again. We're working with our trainers, we're eating healthy, we're going to local farmers markets, and making that more and more prevalent is going to open up the doors to so many different people and so many different populations that never really got that. Having exercise science widespread and widely available, but scientific, allows for so much more equal opportunity within every community. And it really just it helps our population be healthy.
What I heard from Sal, it was never about the money. It was never, let's just sell certification, let's sell degree programs and generate as much money. build a curriculum that's going to help people change lives.
Exactly. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
very much how can you better your community? How can you better yourself? And how can you create a happy family, a happy body, and a healthy mind? And it was never about the money. It was just an idea that stemmed from him being in this world for so long and seeing every single niche and noticing every single aspect that was missing.
that's great. I love that. If somebody was thinking about getting their exercise science degree, why would you recommend Lionel University?
I would recommend Lionel University to them because we are fully online. So it doesn't matter where you are, where you live. If you have a MacBook Air and an internet connection, you can get your exercise science degree. I believe that just shows how focused we are on equal opportunity. Um, and it's a big driving force for us. We want to make this course and this degree accessible. And with that comes the online portion. And just about everything nowadays is online. We found that this is our avenue. This is where we can get equality between everybody. This is where people can get their degree without moving to a different school, drowning in student debt, without having all the stress of a typical degree. They can come to us and they can find their niche here. Again, Lionel University is evidence based, it's scientific. We're working with the systems of the body and we're working with what we know to be true. And the biggest thing is constantly changing. If there's new information coming about, if we're noticing new trends and fads that we need to shoot down, that is also prevalent in our courses. This is never a done, finished product. It is an ongoing pursuit of education. And that is why our exercise science degree is like no other.
Is there anything else you want to talk about or anything else you want to mention to potential students that may see this video?
I would just say to potential students out there, exercise science, personal training, nutrition, it is a wonderful world to be in. And I have found so much love, so much community, and so much support within my little niches, my everyday life. I have never felt stronger in my mind, body, and soul. And I hope that you can feel this way too.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Haley. I really appreciate your time here.
Of course, thank you.